Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and welcome back to a inspection bid we're doing right now. So this house is under contract, and they've got a few repairs that have come up on the estimate, and it looks like someone custom painted this brick some time ago. They just didn't do a real good job caulking some of this trim. So if you look at the dining room window, we see these repairs every day. This house is fairly freshly painted, and it just stinks that the painters chose to paint over rotted wood instead of fixing it. So when you look at this dining room window, you see all the wrinkling in the wood right there? So that middle piece is called the center, and behind that is the inner frame. You can see where it's wrinkled, that's rotted through. And then on the right window, this outside piece is called the nose, right here. And this sill is rotted right here. So we can actually piece this back in. And then you've got the same issue on the left side window on the right corner here. So we'll need to fix that as well. And then when you come to this is probably a formal living room or an office or something. This left corner window right here, you've got, again, you can see where the caulk failed on the left side here, and none of this wood was back primed, so the brick mold here in the inner frame in here is rotted as well. And then you can see where the inspector put his knife right here. If you get up close on it, see the wrinkling around this? And so this is where someone actually pushed their finger through, and you can literally push right through. So it'd be the center right here. So we come in and make an angle cut repair. We don't replace the whole stick. We piece in here at an angle so any moisture will leach to the front. And then this replacement piece that we put in is wood. We back prime it on all edges so it won't rot again. It's under warranty. If it ever does rot, we'll come back out and fix it. This looks like it's rotted, but the nose out here is still solid, and so is the sill. And when you go down around the side of the house, the chimney was the other part that the inspector had some issues with. And so this appears to be grained LP siding, which is basically wood chips and glue. It's gonna be hard to get it in the video, but if you were to come out here live, you see the streaking right here? That's because there's no kick out flashing. See the shadow underneath this piece right above the gutter? That one's rotted through. The rest of this side seems okay. The buyers at one point, probably really at some point in the future, want to change all that siding out for hardy plank. On the front of the chimney, all these lower pieces right here are rotted through. And you can see it better. You can sort of see it in the video. See how dark the edges are? See how this one's bulged a little bit? See up here? So all these pieces in here, if you were to get up on a ladder and poke your finger, it'd go right through. Someone has come in at some point over here and just pieced in some of this siding with hardy plank, but you can't ever do that. So you see this short piece right here? It really needs to be the whole run. But that's not addressed in the inspection report, so all they need to deal with is the chimney itself that was pulled on the inspection, and then the rest of the trim that's rotted. That's how they wrote it up. So when you're selling, if you want to make the deal, all you really need to do is whatever was in that inspection amendment in the report, and then you're good to go. It's going to be hard to video it this way. I may have to go the other way. The back of the chimney we can't get to, but all the siding in the back needs to be replaced. And I forget, there's a chunk of rows on the left side of this chimney. I'm not going to be able to get there because I nearly fell just walking it, but same thing. There's like 20 rows on the left side that need to be replaced. We do a ton of that stuff, so we never do anything more than we need to. Unless on a chimney the customer just wants to go ahead and bite the bullet. Chimneys get a lot of abuse. None of these houses, we do so much work in Town Lake, it's disgusting. We're up here like 2 or 3 times a week with crews. Mostly trim, siding, painting. We do everything. We always have. People don't realize that, but we do a ton of bathroom remodels, kitchens, basements, a lot of flooring, a lot of tile work, electrical, plumbing. So stuff like this. On this door right here, the guys will come redo that repair. If you see that cut, it's starting to rot out again right here. They just made a horizontal cut, so it's trapping water. Most of the trim over here is in pretty good shape. When you come around the back side, this first window on the deck, you can see what we're talking about right here. See the wrinkle? It just lets you know that it's rotted, that's all. Most of the windows and stuff back here were good. This door right here, the inspector stuck his knife on this left side of the frame right here. See the bulge and the wrinkle mark? And then someone had started right out here again. Someone made this repair a while back, and because they made a horizontal cut and they didn't back prime and seal the replacement piece, it rotted again. It's really hard to find carpenters in Atlanta that'll do it right. My brother and I have done this for 25 years. All this trim through here at the Eden off the kitchen is in good shape. There's a few windows on the bottom down here. This right rear corner window has some rot in it. In the nose, the inspector pointed this one out. You see the wrinkling right there. And then if you come up on the second story window, see the wrinkling right here in the frame and on that, what we call brick mold, is that outer trim piece right there. And really, once they handle those repairs, they're good to go over here. They've met the requirements. And then the buyers can work with us on the future, anything else that they want to do. But again, we pretty much do everything. On inspection repairs, we do about 10 or so of these a week. We actually have a program now, Fix and Sold, that we'll go ahead and do those repairs and get paid at closing. So that kind of works out too. But at any rate, it's my brother and myself, a crew of 30. Sometimes you'll see me in this truck right here. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. We're a top ranked contractor at Home Advisor. In fact, if you go to that website right there, they love us so much that they bought that site. So it takes you right to Home Advisor. I'm Andy. I've been doing this a long time. Just be patient with us. That's the hardest thing that people have with us, is they try to get me on the phone and it's just rough. So anyway, have a good holiday season and we'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.